Welcome. It's Friday morning, and I think that's called Stitch Along morning.
Stitch Along Friday. It is, and it's beautiful sunny here.
I know, it's so exciting. We have great weather for a change.
For a change, no fog this morning.
Exactly. So here we are. I'm sorry, I'm still doing all of the...
You're still connecting us?
Connecting us in with our streaming software.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got a viewer, so
we've got one
good.
viewer, so that's always good.
Such a reassuring.
At least we're talking to somebody. Oh, 3 now, so that's good.
You know, it's really funny because we've had some times when it just wasn't connecting correctly.
Absolutely.
And we didn't know what was wrong. We always still look for the people and go, oh, thank goodness they're here.
Thank goodness.
You're here. Hello,
Hi,
Patty.
Patty, yeah.
Aww.
Hello, girlfriends. I like that.
So nice.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Especially
Loretta, hello.
Mm-hmm. It's just actually a really good morning. I hope that all of you are having a good time at home as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or wherever you are. Some of
Yes.
you come to lunch with us.
Yes, that's true. And some come for dinner. Some are still in bed. Like Karen in New Zealand.
That's right. That's so cute. We have such a lovely, we've actually had a really good week. There's been a lot to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, we are almost through one of our projects that's lasted for 7 months. I think
it feels like it's lasted longer than that.
Years and years.
I think it's been 7 months.
Yeah, and so we're almost through it. And actually, one of the big holdups was supply problem.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's nothing new for most of you. You understand that's happening everywhere, actually.
Yeah.
You know, when COVID hit, it was like so many things stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And then to get everything back going again in the same way was like more and more difficult.
Absolutely.
Never mind all the other political problems that we're having these days, which scares the heck out of me. I tell you, the people that are creating havoc even more so.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if Putin is behind everything.
You know what? I had that same thought.
Yeah.
You know that you have these protesters fighting for their freedom. Well, that's all right, but who is behind the funding?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Follow the money.
Yeah. And we are actually all not feeling too good about our Canadian thing as well. So I'm hoping that it doesn't spread too far. And if it does spread, I bet you it's nothing to do with people.
That's right.
They're all getting funded by somebody.
By somebody who has other ulterior
motives. Yes. Disruption motives.
Yes.
Anyway, we don't want to get going on political things because
this has nothing to do with that.
It doesn't. Stitching is supposed to make us less concerned, less anxious. It's going to make us feel better. So I'm going to take us right off that subject, which I introduced. I'm sorry.
You did. You started the whole thing, but today's I think is all about love.
Oh, that's right. So we can focus on that.
Yeah.
If we focus on that enough, maybe that will help the whole world.
Yes, we can only hope.
Because it's not too long. It's actually, what is it today? The 11th.
The 11th?
Happy birthday to my brother, if you're watching. Hello, Fred.
Happy birthday, Fred.
Yeah, it's a big birthday for him, one of those big ones. He says, well, I'm going to have a party. And I said, when? He says, well, as soon as I'm feeling like there's no more COVID restrictions. So then the big party will be, in a few months or a few years. Who knows? Anyway, so happy birthday to him. And then it's going to be February 14th. On what day does that fall?
That's Monday.
Is that
Monday?
Monday?
I have to ask, how old is Fred today?
He's 75.
Is he 75?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good for him.
My brother's 2 years older than me, and my birthday will be coming up
almost to the day,
week.
too.
Yeah.
How did they plan that one?
Oh, Mom's very clever that way.
Get it all over and
Get it all over and done with. Exactly. Good 2 years apart.
Yeah, that's right. Just the age difference.
That's right.
And February, all the birthdays are done.
Done, exactly.
Yeah.
And then she gets her summer birthday.
That's right.
Anyway, Cynthia's here. Bardados is here. Buen dia. Marley.
Hola. Oh, Viv. Hi, Viv.
Viv is here, and so is Sue Donnelly.
Sue Donnelly.
I'm so glad to see you. And Viv is back. Yay. I hope you're good. I hope you're healthy and your whole family. Kathleen says, I'm from Maryland where it's sunny. I'm sorry if I missed the last two, but I'm here today. Exactly, Kathleen.
61 Fahrenheit. That's a nice temperature. We're supposed to have nice temperatures this weekend too, but not 61.
Jennifer Chung is here. Tammy is here. Sunny also. Yay. Happy Friday from Sylvie.
Yeah.
And Carol, oh, so nice. Good afternoon. And Ep Peavy is here from Kentucky.
I don't know if we've seen you before, Ep. So
No.
welcome if we have. Sorry, I didn't recognize the name. Is
Welcome,
it Ep
welcome.
or is it Ev? I just wonder if that's a typo.
I'm pretty sure it's Ep because a typo would only appear if you're, saying that that's your name.
And P and V aren't the same on, in the same place on the keyboard, so that makes no sense.
Allison,
Anyways.
It's a lovely name, Ep. I love it. Allison Fowles says, "Happy Friday from Toronto." Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Kathleen is here. Sometimes I feel like I just want to hide with my stitching. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't feel that sometimes. I feel it a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think that's what I plan to do tonight.
Yeah, just hide. Just hide with my stitching.
Mm-hmm.
Except you need to have some cording done, I heard today. So
yes, I do.
You were saying that you couldn't get your husband to do cording?
Well,
I mean, what's with him?
He keeps on saying yes, he will, but then he's off doing this and off doing that. And when he comes in, he says, "Can I do it on the couch?" And I'm going, "Well, no." So
you mean he wants to sit on the couch while you stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a lazy guy.
And, there's a coffee table in the way, so how can I wrap properly?
I don't know. He's just he's too lazy. That's all.
He
doesn't recognize the importance of courting.
That's true. That's true.
Liz Smith is here. Enjoy your lunch. Ellen, hello. Good to see you. And Loretta says, "Happy birthday, Fred." Oh. I will tell him, Loretta. He doesn't know you and you don't know him, but that was a very nice thing to say. Thank you.
Bob always says, "Does Fred still look like Eric Clapton?"
He kind of does.
He kind of does, yeah.
And he plays the guitar.
Yes, he does.
Donna Granger, hello. I'm glad it's sunny there.
Mm-hmm.
And I am hoping at some point to drive through Berkeley.
Oh.
And I might wave as I'm going by. Because remember, we were talking about San Diego, right? Dorothy Wendell.
And you would drive down, would you? It would be a nice trip, actually.
Who knows? I might go up, I might go down. I mean, you just never know.
You never know, true. But going down would be a nice drive.
Oh, it'd be lovely.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. Would you do the coast?
Yeah. I'd go the I-5.
Yeah.
But, that's only if we feel like doing that. Because really, it's, the last time I did it, I think I was in my 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a feeling that it's a little more difficult to drive when you get a little older. You want to have your comforts
probably
and, all that
But there's
stuff.
Cannon Beach in Oregon is really, really nice.
It's beautiful,
always, It's beautiful.
Oh, well, there you go. Dorothy says, Eleanor Roosevelt said it takes just as much energy to focus on the positive. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent advice. Patty says, "I can't believe you're 73. Happy birthday." What what kind of face cream? Well, the thing is that I have smooth skin because I'm overweight, you see. And if you're overweight, the wrinkles don't pucker up, right? Don't laugh.
Made me choke.
Make you choke. That's my face cream, but thank you. Lynn says, "Good afternoon." Brenda says, "Hello." Actually, good morning. And all of you, Louisa, Lynn Molitor is here. And I thought you were 79, but no, it is 79 there.
That's a nice temperature.
Yeah, I think maybe I'll go there too.
Yeah.
Let's drive there as well.
It's warm. That's our hottest day, actually, is 79.
Is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, especially outside. Oh, lovely.
Absolutely.
Saludos desde Monterrey. You're from Monterrey,
Mexico.
Oh, how nice. It's very good to meet you. You are called bordados, but I think that means embroidery of Isa Avalos. So you could be Eva. Are you Eva?
Mm-hmm.
Sandy Werbitsky, good morning. And Beverly Fleming, hi. Very small, hi.
Yeah.
No capital.
Aw, thanks, Gail.
Oh, that is so cute. Actually, neither Lisa or I have any kind of idea what people do when they're on a stream.
That's right, exactly. Yes.
We just
someone asked me how they join. It's like
I don't know.
And I mean, the couple of times I've been at home, of course, I'm on Facebook and I just go to the chat group. So that's what I told her. Hopefully it works.
Just go there. Maybe it'll work on your device. But the other thing is, we don't study to do this. We are basically just here for you. And we really love stitching and we want to share it with you. And that's just about our real motivation for continuing to show up. And the other one, I hate to say it, but I'm indulging myself by continuing to design the Stitch Along, and that is really drawing me.
Yeah.
They continue to
It keeps
keep
up
touch.
your creativity too.
It kind of does,
Yeah.
and I absolutely love having to do it. I mean, it's not really having to
do
but
it. Yeah,
I can choose to say forget it.
Having that break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
From
lovely.
everything else, it gives you a little bit of let's play with color. And you were telling me yesterday that this is new for you designing this way because you normally would design and then stitch and change it.
Exactly right. So I'm designing, I'm watching you guys stitch it. And for me, it's as exciting because you're all using different colors as well. And then to see what you make of my pattern and how you create with it yourselves, it's like a collaboration for me. So I never know what's going to come out of it. Even though I get an idea approximately how it's going to look, but there have been some little designs that I've done in the past, just designing, not stitching it myself, where I go, oh, Taya, maybe you shouldn't have done those poor people.
Yeah.
So it's really great and a lovely challenge, and you guys are so appreciative. I so appreciate you guys too. Gail says, thank you. Hello, all the fellow stitchers as well. Donna Van Boxel, hello.
Hello.
Trisha, a little late, and that's okay. Trisha says, my theory too. Hi all, crappy out in upstate New York. Carol, that is so funny. I don't know why I love that word, crappy.
Yeah.
That's okay. Patty England says, when people ask me how I look so young for 64, I tell them I still have my baby fat.
Yeah.
There, that's kind of what I think too. Tracy Emmett is here. Good evening. Cece Reyes from Mexico City. So there's a couple of people from Mexico. Hola to all of you, and hello from Minnesota from Diane Mertisdorf.
And there, it would be cold, not as warm as Mexico, let's say.
No, would not be as
or
warm.
Or Florida, for that matter.
Oh, we're all kind of dreaming here of having more sunshine because we're on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Upper West Coast, in the Northwest, I think most people call
Northwest, absolutely.
We're in a rainy zone.
Yeah. It's
not as bad as Seattle. Seattle apparently gets not half as much, but like say we get I don't know, 40% rainy days or cloudy days, they would get 60 days. So
and Vancouver gets even more.
Really? I thought it was Seattle, then Vancouver, then anyway.
No.
So we do get a fair bit of rain throughout the year.
Yes.
But mostly in the winter. So we're mostly overcast.
Yeah.
I can't remember a day in my youth except for just before you get out of school. When I was young, I would get out of school and I would kind of know that we're going to have then a sunny day.
Absolutely. Yes.
So in my background, when I think about being outside anytime during the rest of the year and I'm at school, then it's rainy.
Yes.
It's rainy or cloudy, like overcast, right? And doesn't mean that's actually what happens, but in my memory, that's what it was. It was almost always overcast. And I love the smell and stuff of the rain. You just get used to where you are, I think. Lynn Burton says, it's a bit late today. Lost track of time.
Oh.
It's funny, both Lisa and I kind of lose track of time just before we go on.
Yeah.
And there's been times when we're scrambling here.
At the last 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. Oh,
Lisa.
really? Okay. Better get going then.
Yeah, so it's kind of good that we actually managed to get here on time.
Yeah.
We have, actually we do have what I call technique of the week in our new free pattern, but in our stitch along, I should say, but we decided that we would come out with love patterns.
Yeah.
Actually, patterns that contain hearts.
Hearts. Absolutely.
Or love. And because of Valentine's Day coming up, and it's such a beautiful thing to do, the positivity that you're talking about, right? So we're focusing on love this morning. And I seem to have a lot of love in my patterns.
You do
have
indeed.
You noticed that? Do
you're
you know how many
you're
there
a
are?
loving person, that's why.
Yeah, that's for sure. I do. I really love the heart itself.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes, as a motif.
As a
definitely.
motif and as a reason to stitch.
Yes.
It's
to
the best reason
design
I can think
around.
Of. Yeah. Because love is a feeling that we all experience one time or another. And what I find about love is that it doesn't last. Like there's this moment where you feel this little pang of love and then it goes again. and then, you go through your life, and then it comes again.
Yeah.
So you don't get it like as a long-term feeling.
No.
It's not like you can have like continuous anxiety, but I've noticed that I don't have like continuous love, like that it lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. I just get all these little hits. Yeah. And I think that's to do with the brain, what do you call them? Neurotransmitters. They hit and then they hit and they hit.
Yeah.
And I get more of it when I'm stitching than any other time.
Yes.
That's really
Definitely.
true. I just think that my little neurotransmitters absolutely love colors and stitches and the doing and the texture and all the stuff that we all love as well.
Yes, I love the sound of the thread pulling through the fabric.
Isn't that amazing? Yeah. It's just the littlest things that we can get these good feelings. Yes. Good feelings of love. So Lisa went out looking for love patterns, and I've got a few.
You've got a few heart-shaped things.
And one of the things that we used the most was in our Hearts of.
Yes.
I guess that's what they're called, right?
Yeah, we have several like Hearts of America, the Canadian Hearts, International Hearts. And they're cute little designs to do, and they each have a specialty stitch. So you're learning as you go along. And here's a couple from the International Heart Series. And of course, it's Canada and US, United States. So there's Canada. I love the colors in it.
It's very Canadian.
It's very Canadian. And then you have US one. Let's see if I can get the whole thing in there.
Yeah, good for you. And I think that is the darning stitch for the flag. Am I got that right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, both of those are in the International Hearts. And is there just one leaflet for International Hearts? Or is it two?
There's 5.
5 leaflets for International Hearts?
Yes, because there's 50 designs. So I think there's...
No, that's the Hearts of America.
Oh, sorry. International Hearts. There's 2.
There's 2, right?
There's 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sorry about that.
I thought maybe we'd done a whole bunch more countries.
No. There's only 2. I was thinking because I was looking at
the US one.
Yes, but there's only 2 leaflets for the International Hearts.
So what other International Hearts do we have?
We have, let's see.
Just a few. I know that there's a whole bunch of people here from different countries.
Yeah, we have.
Are they over there? They're all over there in the... Oh, they're here. Okay, good.
We have Wales and then Mexico.
We have one for Mexico.
Yeah.
This one, you guys, the Mexico people, enjoy this one. It's called the Cloud Filling Stitch. And look at that. There's the Mexican flag, and you've got the saguaro cactus. Anyway, wanted to show you because you're here from Mexico.
Yeah. And then we also have, of course, here's a couple more. England, which has the robin and the English rose.
So generally they were designed with the bird of the country.
The flower.
And what else?
The flag.
And the animal at the bottom.
Yes.
Is there sometimes an animal? Okay, there's just a bird, and then there's also the kangaroo at the bottom.
Which is for Australia.
Just symbols. Symbols that mean all those different countries.
So, and there's a few more. So
we don't have Lithuania. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
I'm so sorry. And actually, some more people have asked for other countries to be included in the International Hearts, and unfortunately, we kind of stopped doing them.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep going with them, but that's something that we can always expand. Now, I mean, there's always a possibility. But if you are living in Lithuania and you want your own hearts Heart of Lithuania, you can also use the pattern for the heart and fill in some other things that mean something to you. It's kind of a nice, fun thing to do, to create your own pattern.
Absolutely.
Renee Cleveland is here for the first time. And look, Joe's here,
Renee.
your mom.
Renee is the one I emailed this morning. So glad you made it, Renee.
That's really great. And so glad you made it. It's right. And don't forget, your mom is right there.
Oh, hey, Mom. Sorry, I didn't see Mom. Hi, Mom.
Her mom's name is Joe Hilmo. So there you are. And I'm so glad you're here, too. You're in Vancouver. Are you getting ready for another trip?
Nope. Her and her sister went over to Vancouver, and my mom is visiting probably her oldest friend
Oh,
from
how
when
nice.
she grew up in Victoria. So I think her and her friend Iris have been friends for probably 70 some years.
Oh my goodness, that must
Yeah.
be a wonderful trip for
Mm-hmm.
you. I'm so glad, Joe,
Yeah.
and so glad you dropped in as well, because then you can show off your daughter. It was
Exactly.
wonderful.
And I think they're driving to White Rock today,
Well,
which should
have
be
fun.
nice.
Yeah, great day for it.
Mm-hmm.
Katrina
Absolutely.
says, running a bit late. Good heavens, everybody's running a bit late. I'm glad we kind of were on time almost.
Almost on time, yes.
Cece says that heart for Mexico is lovely. I
Yeah.
should say Mexico. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
And Jean Inglis is from Haddington. I'm really enjoying the stitch along. How wonderful. The next part's coming out this morning. I have finished the next part, but it might take a little bit longer after we finish our streaming chat.
Yes.
And so wait for another hour after that before it is actually up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, once, I think last week, we had someone say, did you see, do you know where the stitch along, the new pattern is?
And of course, and it hadn't been posted yet.
No. So just wait a little bit. It takes me a little bit to put it up.
It's not instantaneous.
No, it's not just flicking a switch.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice if you could do that?
It would be
Think
really
of
nice.
it and then it's done.
Yeah. And what other hearts of?
Well, I've got a couple of Canadian hearts, which
course.
is part of the, of course, Canadian Heart series. One is Manitoba. And then, of course, we have British Columbia, which I absolutely love because it has the dogwood on it and it has the Stellar J and
it's where we live.
Yes, where we live. Exactly. I love the colors of it as well.
Thank you.
So there's that one. And then just a couple of the U.S. hearts.
The Hearts of America, if you look up the word hearts on our website, that's where you see all of these patterns. So look up Hearts of America, International Hearts, and Canadian hearts. So those are the three titles, and you'll find several, quite a few patterns in the American hearts.
Absolutely.
Right?
I think there's 5 different leaflets.
Yep.
And here's a couple of samples. One is Illinois, and I just love the colors in this one, including the cardinal.
Good cardinal.
Yeah, good cardinal.
And also little violets or pansies or whatever on the side.
Yeah. And then we have Alabama.
It's so great to see them all again. I haven't seen them for quite a while.
Yeah.
And here's what the leaflets look like.
Yeah.
So when you look them up on the internet, on the interweb, as my mom used to say, you will be able to see the pictures of the ones that are in each. That's okay. Of the ones that are in each leaflet, you can check it out because you may not want to do all 50 hearts of the Hearts of America, for instance. And Renee Fisher is here. Good morning, ladies. I love the stitch along. I look forward to Fridays with you. I just had my 83rd birthday.
Oh, well done.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
I'm all caught up so far. Love the new stitches. You are so enthusiastic. I am so happy to hear that. It's really nice to know that you at 83 are still able to see enough to count. I mean, I don't know how my eyes are going to be at 83 in 10 years. We just don't know, right? Because our eyes can go a bit wonky. So I'm very happy that you can catch up and that you are enjoying the stitch along. Jean says she's going to start stitching first thing tomorrow. This is good. This is good because stitching in the morning usually means you make fewer mistakes.
True.
After you sleep.
Absolutely.
Rather than, late at night.
Yeah. I only cut for hard hanger and hem stitching in the morning. I don't do it in the evening.
Exactly. And I think even counting can sometimes what was I thinking last night?
Yeah. Actually, even doing bullion knots, I find work better in the morning than they do in the evening.
I don't know of anything that doesn't work better in the morning.
True. You're a morning person.
I love mornings.
My morning is a little different than your morning.
Yes, I wake up at 4:45 now, or somewhere between 4 and 4:45. Somewhere in there, I don't know why, this little ding, 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 ding goes off, and I wake up. And then I read for a little while, just waking up. It's kind of nice. I'm in a different mode altogether. And then I get up and make myself a cup of decaf, because I don't want to wake up too fast. And then have that. And I play a couple of games on my iPad, which I love. I have a couple that I really like playing, and they're kind of challenging brain-wise, so that really wakes me up along with the decaf coffee. And then is when I do as much exercise as I'm going to do that day.
True. You usually go for your walk in the morning.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's right. But I mean, that's like, and then I come home and then I start work.
yes.
So, my mornings are already really full. And if I sleep in like till 6 or something, I feel like half my day is gone.
Oh my goodness. If I don't sleep until 6, I feel like I'm not going to get going in the day.
But you stay up till 11 at night.
I do. 11, 11:30. Yeah.
And I think that in general, I must be asleep by 9. That means I start winding down by 8.
Actually, I should say I'm in my chair until 11, 11:30.
That doesn't mean you're not sleeping.
That doesn't mean I'm not sleeping.
Anyway, that's enough about us. I don't know about you guys. I hope that oh yeah, see, as Sue says, I don't work better in the morning. That's what Lisa was just talking about. And we do all have our best time for functioning. I just find that once you wake up, it is nice to be able to do things in the morning. And you do have to wake up. I get it.
Yeah.
Not everybody wakes up in the same way that I do.
No.
Okay, so we also have some other lovely patterns.
We do.
That have to do, actually a couple have to do with Valentine's Day itself.
Yes.
And one of the ones that I made one time was called the Valentine Pin Cushion.
Yeah.
And I think we got a little hanger on this one, eh?
Yeah.
It must have been made for a show.
It probably was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
And it's called the Valentine Pin Cushion.
Can you pull it away a little bit? There we go. Yeah, so people can see the whole thing.
And then, of course, it also has a little scissor case.
Which, for some reason, we have like the same pattern on both sides.
On both sides, yeah.
Wow, that is, we must have been really enjoying stitching it.
Must have. Yeah, and I do notice that it's different.
Slightly different.
I'm just noticing that now. Wow, it is different. Okay, and then
let's see.
A little scissor fob as well.
Good heavens, it's totally different.
It's totally different.
Okay, look at this. This looks very similar. But look at, there's this little guy, this little bud, and then the 3 little white guys. And then there's 3 little white guys, all right, but they're in a different way, and that bud looks totally different. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. There is no bud on this
There's
one.
not even a bud on this one. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, Valentine Pin Cushion, which is really cute. Bullion knots, you'll love doing those.
And they will be covered in this stitch along.
Yeah.
So you'll be very happy to hear that.
Yeah, not necessarily today, but sometime.
Exactly. Ah, that's really nice. I like your description of your mornings, Tammy. That's really nice. It looks like you really enjoy having the time to get up and do all the things that you can do. And sit and stitch in another group challenge project with a 3-month-old puppy. Oh my goodness. You have it all. You have kids, you have puppies, you have stitching in the morning. Can't get better than that.
3-month-old puppy, though, doesn't allow for a lot of stitching sometimes. So
Depends. It depends if it's a calm puppy.
Yes, true.
And we also have the Renaissance lace here.
We do.
Which I forgot to bring down from
You
upstairs.
didn't bring the sampler, but this is the box top, so it's also has some bullion knots in it.
The Renaissance lace sampler is the one that I think looks so nice, though. We have one in the office that's got glass in front,
We do have
right?
one, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to leave it until next time, I suppose. Because it's got glass, you may not be able to see it so well.
Not so easy to see that one.
And then we have another one that has a lot of hearts.
That one does also have glass.
This one has glass, but yeah, it does. Well, we'll see how well it does. This one is called Good Friends. We did show it not too long ago in the horizontal version, but we may not have shown this recently.
I can't
and
remember.
Apologies if we have. We are marking down all the models that we're showing. So you're going to get to see every single one of our models over this year. And so this is not too bad. You can see them. You can see the stitching here, right?
You can. I love the colors in this one.
Me too. And you can also see our monitor in behind when you look at the reflection. But anyway, here, let me just, no, I can't do it any other way. There we go. But it's still sideways. So, no, that's a light. Okay. And then there's Good Friends and the Lovely Vines, Listen with Their Hearts. So to me, this is also all about love. Oops. This is about love because we love our friends.
Yes.
Sometimes more than we love anyone else.
That's true.
It can happen, because our friends are there through thick and thin. They don't have any obligation to love us, just like our families sometimes feel they have to. But in any case, we can be friends with people in our families as well, including our parents and whatever. So that particular model is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It really is. Good friends. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. Dorothy says, I have the Renaissance lace sampler here to do.
Yay.
And the Act Pack.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop is right. Hello, Solway Kenyon. It's good to see you as well. Elizabeth said, I had a hard time stitching last weekend using regular glasses. So, you ordered clip-on magnifying glasses. Excellent. Yeah, it makes such a difference, doesn't
Absolutely.
it? And actually, Elizabeth sent me a quick note saying that she's back to stitching and loving it.
Good.
So it was your eyes.
Yeah.
How like you don't even realize that there's something that about stitching that bothers you until you find you can't see so well.
Definitely.
So glad you did that. That makes all the difference. Excellent. Let's see what else going on. Solway. And then there's... Anyway, so I'm very happy, Dorothy, that you've got that one, especially with the Act Pack. And it looks like Tammy's talking to you about the dog, because Lisa loves her dogs.
But he does enjoy snuggling with his older puppy brother.
And Louisa says that's beautiful. And I think, thank you, Patricia Lewis. Hi from Ontario as well. Do we have the Ontario heart here?
We probably do.
Am I bugging you? I am.
Well, you are, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. It's second down. So there's Ontario heart.
There's your Ontario heart, Patricia. You need to get this international. Sorry,
Canadian hearts.
Canadian hearts, and then you can stitch those too. Margaret Andrew says from Peterborough, Ontario.
Yeah.
I think that's very close to Toronto, isn't it? Or is it closer?
I have no
I
idea.
think so. I think it's almost a suburb of Toronto. Unless it's almost a suburb of Ottawa. I can't remember. Yeah, says Patricia. This is great. So we also have...
You got a couple more?
I got a couple more. I thought this one would be absolutely lovely to show.
True. That was the needle roll from last week.
Exactly.
But it's not a needle roll in this.
This is the actual pattern.
It is the
the needle roll.
That's true.
Right? So
yes, I think that's your original.
This is my original of Thoughts of You. You made it into a needle roll. And that was auctioned off was it last week?
Last week.
And it has already gone off, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this one is really pretty, and it's called Thoughts of You. And then we had it discontinued for the longest time.
Yep. We ran out of patterns.
But then Lisa put it together again as a printable pattern. So now you can get this pattern as well online, and it's called Thoughts of You.
Yes.
And really, what's about love?
Yeah.
You're just constantly thinking about that person.
Oh, bye, Elizabeth.
Oh, enjoyed your lunch time. And what's this one called?
I love you.
So that's pretty, pretty blatant right there. I love this one too. And it is about love completely.
It is, absolutely.
This one's called I Love You, and it has alphabets and some beautiful lacy patterns. And as you can see, the I up here in the alphabet there, the love and you are all done in a brighter color than the rest of the alphabet. And that's actually the symbol, that's actually the way I designed it so that you could see I love you on this sampler. But it would be kind of hidden and amongst all the other letters. So it wasn't too like syrupy sweet on your walls. And it's been a really good seller. I think people really like the feeling of I love you in a sampler. So it's something to keep in mind when you're thinking of something that you want to give to someone whom you love. It could be a perfect Valentine's gift for anyone. And it's not meant necessarily for your husband or for people who might not like needlework. It's more for people who do.
A friend.
And I have something else here, and I'm not sure what. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The Beyond Cross Stitch series.
Yeah, in level 3.
In level 3, did we have any other hearts?
No, it was only level 3.
We had heart shapes within the Hardanger levels.
Oh, yes.
So
yeah,
levels 5 and 6, we did have some heart shapes.
That's true.
But in level 3, some of our Beyond Cross Stitch actually are hearts. And I think are they all hearts, level 3?
Yeah, all level 3 are hearts.
Okay, so there's one right there, which has satin stitch hearts right in the middle. Adorable. There are 5 that are done in these rose pinks.
Yeah.
And then you can change the colors of the other ones that were actually more Christmassy oriented.
You can have them go either way.
Yeah. And here is one that's got a CC work in it. And then there's one, there has the Rhodes butterfly instead of the Rhodes heart. This one has queen stitch in it. And this one has the bullion knots. So you can see that we did, in level 3, we did a number of techniques, which now are on our YouTube channel as very short
little videos.
Little videos, but also, those are free. And then we also have the more lengthy explanation with the hints and the tricks and everything in Beyond Cross Stitch Level 3 course. And you can take that course by going to our website, looking for courses.
Yes.
Or learning? No, it's courses.
Courses. Exactly.
Courses.
Under the catalog, courses.
Correct. And then inside, when you look at all of the things, you can actually find level 3 there. You can start there, you know. If you know all the other
That's right.
Stitches, then you can learn some of these techniques in depth.
Yeah.
And you'd end up with really pretty hearts as well.
And they make really cute ornaments.
And gifts.
And
And they don't take long.
Yes.
Which I particularly like. This is another one that we have that has a lot of hearts and it has a lot of love in it because it's called Love is Patient. And what does it say? Love is patient, love is kind. And I think we all know that there are other words to this sentiment. It's the Bible verse, I believe. And I made this as a wedding sampler so that you could also use it for love. Then look at who it's for. It's for Lisa Hilmo and Bob Archer, which is this Lisa and her husband Bob.
And my husband Bob.
Yep. So
of almost 31 years now.
Yeah. So you get this, you know, just before we completely, what do you call it? Close the thing. This is yours. So isn't this beautiful?
I claimed it a while ago, actually.
Yeah, you did. As soon as I put your names on it, I knew that it was yours. Exactly. And that one, Love is Patient, actually deserves a lot more showing than just that one showing because I did it rather quickly. It is very detailed. It's not just, it's also very meaningful.
Yes.
And quite subtle in colors. Yes. So it goes with any decor. Yeah. It's one of my favorites, but then there is all sorts of favorites. This one looks a little bit like it. And the verse in this one, which is what is this one called? Sorry, blah, blah, blah.
Victorian band sampler.
Band sampler. I knew it was Victorian. And it says, love is a fruit in season at all times and within the reach of every hand. And it's kind of a really cool verse for this because, as you'll see a little further down, there's the alphabet and a beautiful Bargello heart at the top. And then you can see a cute little scene. There are lots of wonderful stitches in here. This is one of those big samplers that will take you a while to do, but boy, is it ever worth it once you're finished. Lovely alphabet as well. And look, these are the girls reaching up for love because it's within the reach of every hand. And I think that scene really describes that or symbolizes that. And there's the Bargello at the bottom. This one doesn't have to be done on this color. This was done on what? Willow green?
Willow green, which is now discontinued.
Exactly. But if it's done on any color, it's going to look stunning.
Yeah.
If you don't like the colors that are used, which is possible, you can also start with the over dye and just blend in some other colors to go with the over dyes. I think there might be 2 over dyes, perhaps 3. There's a green over dye, I think.
Yeah, there's a green over dyed.
And then there's this one.
Yes.
So I think there's 2.
I think there's 2 or 3.
Definitely 2. And if you get those 2 to kind of match a little bit, then the rest of it should fall in place quite easily. Now that you're getting so good at substituting colors, guys are getting so amazing. Patricia Lewis says, I was in late. Can you re-explain the Provincial hearts? beautiful pieces. Oh, the reason that we brought up the provincial hearts of Canada is because this stream is dedicated to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, to love, to hearts.
Yep. And so we wanted to show some hearts that we had designed, and we wanted to show you one because you said, I'm from Ontario. So we thought, hey, we have that here.
So the Canadian hearts have a heart for each province.
And the American hearts?
And the American hearts, there's 5 different leaflets, so there's a heart for each state.
And then we have some international hearts, which we call international hearts because they're other countries.
Yes.
So we have England, Australia, we have Holland, we have
Canada, US, which is part of the international heart.
That's true. Yeah. And then we also have, I think we have a New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there's a New Zealand, there's Australia, there's, Greece.
Yeah,
Italy, Germany,
France.
Now
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck too.
England. They're in the international hearts.
Yeah.
Anyway, and there's one from Scotland as well. So that's what the explanation is why we told you about the Ontario heart.
I think there's Norway and Sweden as well.
Yes.
Yes.
And Patricia says, perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. We like being perfect. So we actually have no other things to show you at this time. Because there was a new technique coming up in the Stitch Along. It's a small technique, but it did occur in one of these patterns that we showed you, right?
It did.
So you can guess if you like. This actually last week we had a guess, and I didn't tell you at the end that that was the right one. I'm sorry. I should have said congratulations when you thought about the new the new technique that we were introducing. Anyway, we're introducing a new one, or I am, this week as well, and we did show it, but only in one of these patterns. And I think it's because I didn't use it very often.
No, you didn't.
And no. And so we thought, well, we'll bring out all of our love patterns.
Yeah.
And see if you kind of recognize the stitch of the week, or sorry, the technique of the week when I show you the Stitch Along pattern, which I've got right here.
Exactly. And I'm just going to answer Loretta here. I'm not sure if there's a Poland one or not, Loretta.
I can't remember doing one. I wish I had. There's so many wonderful countries that have their rich traditions and also embroidery traditions, right?
Yeah.
I kind of just took them off the top of my head and didn't go much further. I would have loved Poland and Ukraine. They're like rich in embroidery history.
Yeah, and color.
Yeah. And I would have liked to have done one for India. I love the colors there. We did do one for Japan and China.
Yeah.
Of all things.
You did. And Korea. I think there's a Korea one too.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I went there, but I think it's because they're like they're exotic to me. You know, it's like and I don't know much about them, but they have kind of an exotic feel to them. So I started them, and then I never did finish all the international hearts that there could be in the world.
Yes,
unfortunately. That's true. But thank you. Thanks, Loretta. Yeah, I was wondering that too. We can't remember that part.
Too many designs to remember over the years.
Absolutely, exactly. We have one more, how many more days? 4 more days until Valentine?
Yes.
Or 3? 3.
Yeah, the weekend, and then Monday is Valentine's Day.
So do you guys have any plans for Valentine stitching or Valentine itself? Do you guys do things on Valentine's Day with one another? Or, in other words, do you have a party? Do you go out for dinner romantically with your loved one? Do you bring your whole family together? Because my mother-in-law used to bring everyone to her house for Valentine's Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a thing. She loved it. Loved it. So I was wondering, does anyone have anything special that they're doing, whether it's stitching or giving someone gifts or gathering together around Valentine's Day? Or does COVID kind of change those plans because it's not a big holiday to get together?
No, never really done much for Valentine's Day.
Well, I think Valentine's Day wasn't actually it wasn't a traditional holiday. I think it was started probably by Hallmark cards.
No, probably.
But there's enough, it's been around long enough in North America that we have kind of set up some of our own traditions.
True. Yes.
Patricia says, my guy's in the UK. Oh, good. See, you're going out with your daughter. This is good. And when kids were young, we did cookies. Thank you. I know there's other traditions out there that I'm just not understanding or haven't been in my family. Eating lots of chocolate.
Yep, I agree with you that.
You do that.
I do tell my husband he needs to buy me chocolate. As to whether he actually does, usually I go out and buy my own chocolate. But that's...
You like your specific chocolate.
I do like my specific chocolate. Like last night he said, would you like some chocolate? And he showed me what he bought. I said, that is cheap chocolate. And I said, although it is chocolate, yes, I will like it. And so we're both eating. I'm going, not the same as my good chocolate.
No. Eating lots of chocolate, Deborah, is getting a lot of attention. I know, especially for Lisa. Patricia says, I ordered my guy love flowers when I can travel. That's a good idea. Donna Van Boxel says, my daughter's birthday is Valentine's Day, so it's always fun. That makes total sense.
My nephew's birthday is on Valentine's Day, too.
So does he get flowers and chocolate, too?
No. Probably not. His nickname, of course, when he was a little guy was Cupid, and he hated that. So.
I can imagine for a guy.
And he's kind of one of those rough and tumble kind of guys, so,
It doesn't make him feel very macho.
No,
Cupid.
It does not. Yeah.
Maybe he'll like it when he's older.
Yeah.
He can be known to...
His fiance is Cupid,
Yeah. Patricia says her daughter's birthday is on the 7th. Very nice. Mary's going to the symphony Saturday evening. That sounds wonderful. It sounds like it's probably going to be a Valentine's kind of concert. Jack Valentine used to visit in secret when we were kids and leave small presents and sweets on the doorstep and run away. I've never heard of that.
Never heard of that. Jack Valentine.
Jack Valentine. This is a really cool tradition. Tricia says, I missed a little bit of the broadcast. There are 20 international hearts. Each seem to be focused. Or did I invent a stitch for each country? No, I tried to make sure that the stitches were part of the country and that it was in their tradition. Birthdays are hard on holidays and special events. Absolutely, yeah. And also, I think that when, Kathy's husband had a birthday the day
Boxing Day.
Yeah, the day after Christmas Day. And he apparently was always lumped in with Christmas.
Absolutely.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't need anything more. I've already just given you this.
You just got your Christmas present, so you don't get anything special for a birthday.
Maybe a cake or something. But anyway, so Kathy, I remember her telling us, because she loves birthdays.
Absolutely.
Any kind of celebrations. And so she would take special pains to literally get rid of that Christmas decorations off the table and make sure that the next day was about his birthday.
That's right. Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. Karen, it's good to see you. I know you're still lying in bed. That's okay. And you will watch a little later. Tricia says, where is Cupid? I'm not sure what that means, but Cupid was her nephew.
Yes.
It was called Cupid.
Yeah.
So
his nickname was Cupid.
Exactly. Dorothy says, my husband died 11 years ago. And that really makes you feel like, okay, now what, right?
Yeah.
But I make heart-shaped Valentine cookies and share with neighbors.
Very nice.
See, this is all we do is we keep things positive. When we get over our grief or our sadness, we can actually turn things around ourselves. And I think one of them is gratitude and the other one is service to other people. It sounds weird, but when you're giving cookies to other people, you may be touching people that are also feeling sad. So go out and make some Valentine cookies, everyone. Or maybe do a Valentine ornament and stitch it for someone else.
Absolutely.
People can probably make a Valentine ornament in the 4 days that are left. Like
probably.
Today,
I don't know if I could, now. But probably some people could.
Well, start a little bit early for next year then. Where is Cupid? Valentine's Cupid with the love arrow instead of Jack Valentine. Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know what you meant, Tricia, but that's very nice that you thought of that. I also have one more quick announcement. Lisa came up with the idea this morning. She came to me and she says, do you want to do another auction this year? This week. I'm sorry. And I said, sure. She said, how about this? It's got all hearts on it. And this is one of the pillows for the introduction to Hardanger.
Yeah.
If there's anybody that's interested in this particular model, because we have another one that I'm not getting rid of all of them. I love the other one too. But this one, you can see the heart hanger much more clearly. This one is completely finished, but you won't get the inside. You won't get the pillow form inside unless we can get it into a box small enough that it won't cost too much. Okay, so we'll just check with you when and if someone is going to win this one. There's this one, and it also has
a little
pin cushion
pillow.
Pin cushion pillow that goes with it.
Yeah.
So this is a lovely model, and it is something that some people might like, especially people who've never done heart hanger. Then you can use it to kind of get the idea of how to do heart hanger when you start yourself, because it'll be right in front of you as a model for you.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if you can do this. This has a beautiful
flap.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. The pillow is separate. It's not sewn as together.
Yes, exactly. Let's see. Solway says, I've definitely started early for next year. I don't think I'll manage 4 days. Oh, it's just an idea. That's funny. And Jennifer says, beautiful pillow. It kind of is. Thank you, Tricia, also. And the pillow and the pin cushion will be up for auction.
Yes.
This one is going to be up, and I think it'll be finished. The auction will be finished on Monday.
Yes. On Valentine's Day. How convenient.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we've come to the end of our stream. It's almost time for us to go back to work, I think.
It is. I have a few things I need to do today.
Yes, I know. This is your bookwork day, isn't it?
It is today. Yeah.
And we have so much bookwork.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much bookwork we have.
But it is.
So last week, I went as far as the what do you call it? The vine. And notice that I've got an alphabet here, because this week you could use that alphabet to either put in the date or your name or some other little verse, or use your own alphabet. I've left a space for you to put anything you want there, and it could be the date. And then the next scene starts here, and this is a little tree with a squirrel on a box, and the box is actually a CC work. So I wanted you to know and to see the Assisi work there, given you some wonderful URLs for our YouTube channel for both the Assisi work itself and the double running stitch. So there are 2 videos that I recommend, and I'll put those in the post when I post this part of our sampler. Thanks so much, Solway. It's really, really good to have you here. And Gail Settler says, I want to stitch the little cardinal baby that years ago I think Kathy Jean had in the Christmas Ornament magazine. Finished on the red check material in the shape of the heart. Wouldn't that be nice? Can you do that in 4 days?
Yeah.
I don't know. Love the tree, says Tricia. Thank you. It was a pleasure to share this time with you. Have a wonderful weekend and a Valentine celebration to remember. Thank you, Cece. Very nice to hear. So I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope you have a good weekend.
I hope so too.
I hope Bob has a good weekend, because he's not doing the...
He's not helping me make cording.
No.
Actually, I've got other things that I need help making cording. So I will try to get him to help me with that, or my sister.
No, I can do some helping.
Well, you can.
It'll only take us, 10 minutes?
True,
at
but
the most.
I do have other projects that I like to have cording made. So, there's
always here.
There's always more cording to be made.
There is. I hope you all have wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day as well. And we'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
On Friday at 9:30 Pacific Standard Time.
Absolutely.
And so make sure that you dial in at the right time, and that we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Until next week.
Wait a minute. I have to still say
end.
I forgot the end part.
Can't forget the end. Until next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.